Yo, 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 yo. What is up, everybody? How you doing? So, check it out. We are back with another episode of The Smoking Section, brought to you by your host, Big Corpse, here from Corpse Collection. You guys can check us out at corpsecollection.com. Buy a hoodie, a shirt, a hat, a beanie, anything. Doesn't matter. It all goes back to this podcast, so we are completely listener supported. Yeah, man, and it helps me put food on the table. Let's be real. We out here hustling, out here grinding. First and foremost, I want to say I hope everyone is safe during this COVID-19 pandemic. As we're recording here, July 10th of 2020, shit's still crazy, son. It is still crazy out here. California is like kind of locking back down, but yeah, we'll see how this goes. Man, listen, like all the support, I've been getting on this podcast. Second off, all the support I've been getting on this podcast, I want to say thank you. Let's keep it up. Yeah, let's keep up the good vibes. If you guys can please share, like, comment, subscribe, review, whatever. Leave a rating. Yeah, it doesn't matter what you guys leave, but I do hope that we're making you guys happy. But all the feedback is encouraged. It helps us get better. It helps me get better. I'm leveling up consistently with this because this is something I want to do for the long run. But anywho, check it out. Today's guest is one of my very close friends, somebody I consider a brother. When I first started crumb dancing, me and him met. We later both joined the Dread fam. We clicked right away, and he's somebody who I really look up to as far as his hustle and his ambition and his ability to grind and even put some things to the side so that he can pursue other pathways. Yeah, man, I'm really excited. Please take a listen. I bring to you my friend, the great, the powerful Ryan Kynard of KynardMedia. My man, Ryan.
What's up, man?
Yeah, my dog. It's good to hear your voice, bro.
I'm out here still alive.
I know, dude. Damn, it's been a minute since I've seen you too, bro. How long has it been?
Oh, man, I don't even know. Coming up on a year, probably.
No, I've seen you at the 818. At the 818 spot.
I ain't been at the 818 in a long time.
Because weren't you there when I battled Kai there?
Nope.
You weren't there?
I wasn't there for that one.
Who was there? When's the last? Because I know I've seen you, and it's been a minute. It's been definitely a few months. Definitely a few months.
I haven't been around in a long time.
I know, man, dude, and you've been doing a lot with your photography, bro. That's what's been making me super happy.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying to just pick up the slack.
Nah, man. Well, that's definitely one of the things that I wanted to be able to like let you come on and kind of talk about a little bit, fucking let people know what you're doing. But dude, thank you for doing the podcast with me, bro. And real quick, just let everybody who's listening, let them know who you are, kind of what you do, and yeah, man.
So for all those that don't know me, my name is Ryan Christopher Kynard. My alias is Christ Soldier. That's what I'm known for in the dance community. My business goes by KynardMedia. I am a photographer and videographer of 6 years now. I'm based out of Glendora currently. I will soon be moving my operations to Michigan because I'll be going to school out there.
Who?
Yeah, I'm going to Michigan. I'm going to school out there from Michigan State.
Yeah, I seen that post, man. Congratulations again, dude.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. And I'm taking this with me. So really it's just right now, I've just been working nonstop for the past 6 years on my craft, which is, the photography, just trying to get better, connecting with different people. And it's been a pretty amazing journey. I've gotten a chance to do quite a bit of traveling. I've gotten to meet some pretty amazing people and just create art. So what I'm trying to do is just create art.
Yeah, man, and I know that you have definitely grinded hard towards it, and it really shows, especially when like whenever I scroll through your page and I look at some old stuff, then look at some of your new stuff, I'm like, damn, the progression, man, like it looks so crazy.
Yeah, man, it's wild.
So because so for people who don't know, me and my man Ryan here, we go way, way back as far as me and my like, especially like for me and my whole Crump beginning. Like you were there at one of my first battles. That's where I met you, and no,
Mm-hmm.
I think it was my first official battle. And like right there, boom, with Facey. Met you there, and then we became friends, and then we've been rolling around. We rolled around in the same fam for a little while, and then even after we both left that same fam, we stayed fam, and so to kind of see like, because I knew how much like photography meant to you. It was like that. Like, would you say like if you had two passions in life, it'd be dancing and photography?
Honestly, man, for me, I am passionate about dancing, but dancing for me was not a passion like how it is for a lot of other people. Dancing
Mm,
was just for me, a lot of people have like they drug their addiction to escape from reality. Like
mm-hmm.
dancing for me is my addiction. That's like my drug, a choice to use to escape from everything that's going on. When life is real hard and everything's just kind of slamming down on me, I dance. But I was always raised on the belief that whatever you do with your life, whatever skill or whatever art that you pursue, you need to work hard and be your absolute best at it. Don't just do it just to be doing it.
Yes. Yes, like that kind of that just that concept of, be great or don't do it at all. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
go for it all the way.
Hmm.
And so how long have you been doing because these are some questions I've been wanting to ask you for a while, bro. It's like how long have you been doing photography now?
I'm on it. I'm on my 6th year right now.
Damn, bro. And most of it is like just self-taught, or have you went out like did you take like photography classes in school?
What it was, I was originally I bought it. I saved up for like a year to buy a camera because when I bought it, me and my family was taking trips, out of state trips every year during the summer, and I never had any pictures from the trips. So I was like, I just want some pictures of me and my family. And then I told
Mm.
some of my homies, I was like, hey, let me just take a picture of you real quick. And the pictures came out good. And then I have an older stepsister, and she went to school for photography at one point. And so she was like, yo, your pictures are tight, but if you do this, this, and this, like they'll be even crazier. And I tried it and I was like, oh shit, like these pictures are coming out nice, nice. And people were like, oh, we'll pay you to take our pictures. So people started putting money in my wallet, and I was like, oh, well, I can make some little bread off of this. And then I decided to take like a couple classes, but for the most part, I was on YouTube learning how to work on the different settings in my camera, the do's and don'ts, and then I just kind of figured it out from there.
Yeah, dude, and I feel like especially for a lot of us creatives, like YouTube has been the granddaddy of us all. Like it's taught us so many things as far as just like, you just literally YouTube it like, oh, what does this mean on a camera? Or oh, what does this mean on this type of camera? And I should have sit there
Mm-hmm.
and pretty much give you a whole lesson. But yeah,
Right.
that's tight, dude, because especially seeing and I feel like so many people get caught up in the, oh, well, I want to take professional classes, but it's like, dude, like I look at your work and I would have swore you went to art school or something, like, you know what I mean? Or like some kind of photography school from the way that your stuff looks, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's just, I tell people it don't matter what kind of creative you are. If once you start seeing value in your own work, people will gravitate towards the work because you place such a high value on it. Like when people ask me like, oh, like how'd you get so good, or people, because when people give compliments to other people, this is what the first thing they say, like, oh no, I'm not all that, man. I'm kind of trash still. I'd be like, no, I thank you. I know I'm tight. Like I put in the work to be tight.
Yeah.
Like don't sell yourself short and be like, oh, I'm okay. Like I ain't even on it. Like like I used to be. No, 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 no. Tell people when they tell you that you're great, say thank you, and be like, I know I am. I worked this hard to be great, and
Yes.
that places value on your work. People are like, oh, they believe it. They believe that their work is crazy. It's tight.
Yeah, because I feel like that, and especially as a dancer, I've felt that, like, what I mean? I'm pretty sure you have too, where it's kind of like, you just dished out a heavy round, and someone's like, "Yo, that round was heavy," and you're like, "Yeah, I know it was because I just did it." and and so you're going to be going to Michigan, and then so in Michigan, what is your goals touching down in school out there?
I'm working on getting my doctorate degree.
So you're going to get your doctorate. Oh, dude, that's
Yeah.
amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And do you envision anything past that? Like, are you thinking about maybe coming back to Cali, or
Oh yeah,
maybe?
I'm not staying out in Michigan. That's just to meet my educational goals. But
Okay.
I plan on coming back and working as a veterinarian out here in California and opening up my own hospital one day.
Oh, that's tight, man. That's tight. Yeah, because oh yeah. So for people who don't know, my man is a photographer at night, but during the day, he is a fucking animal life-saving veterinarian. This is shit's amazing.
Yep.
Yeah, almost it's almost a trip. It's like, you do all these different things, like, you got your crumping, you
Hmm.
got, your photography that you do, and then also a vet, man. That's just crazy. Hella talented, Brody.
I try, man. Try to stay well rounded.
And so, do like me being able to just even be in the audience and seeing things like you dance and watching like like seeing your page, bro, and seeing the things you've experimented with. Like, there was that one time you were doing like hella like space edits on your stuff, man. Like,
Yeah.
it was crazy. I'll be hella high, like looking at it, like, yo, this is dope. Like, yo, this is hella dope.
Hmm.
But for all the other creatives, what's things that keep you inspired, or or what's something that you do to keep your like creative juices flowing?
Honestly, for me, it come from it come from a big spiritual aspect because in my life I was always taught to pray for the things that you want, and then after you pray, that you got to work for them. And
Mm,
there's so many different ways to do it. It's you got social media, you have people who are doing the things that you want to do. There's so much access to learning. So the biggest thing for me is getting in touch with the people that do what I want to do. So I started
mm,
off taking pictures. I was like, okay, well then, who's around me that I can talk to about how to make my stuff better?
mm.
And then it was the same thing with dancing. When I started crumping, it was like, okay, I know right now I'm new. I don't really know what I'm doing, but who around me knows what they're doing with this crump stuff? And then how can I get in touch with them to get them to teach me to elevate my skill set? That's what it was when I got under Dread. It was like, okay, Dread is somebody I know that's been in this crump thing for a long time. So maybe I should go talk to him and see what's up with it. Like, how do I get to that place that he's at?
Yeah.
So it's the same thing for, again, like the photography. I had to just for the first one, it was my stepsister. She's the photographer in our family. So I was like, yo, sis, how do you do this with the camera? What do I got to do to get my pictures to go from level 1 to like level 10? How do I get there? What are the tools I need? What are the programs I need to buy? What are the classes I need to take? Who are the people on Instagram I need to start looking at? It was all that.
Yeah, I feel like, even for me with the clothing brand, I feel like I spent the first year and a half just kind of running around like a chicken with my head cut off because I didn't know which direction really to run with it. And then on top
Mm-hmm.
of that, I didn't know who to run to for any kind of real guidance or like insight or somebody to like. It's one thing for when I've asked for advice where it was like, oh, can you tell me what you think? And it's like I hear, oh, it's okay. But then when you get a couple people by your side who are like, nah, like hey, you see how the lettering is right there? You should fix that. And oh, you see how this right here looks right there? Oh, you should fix that. Like, maybe do this with it. And you like really put you in like putting yourself in the circles of the people who are trying to do the same things that you want to do, like that, or even who've already done it and go
Yeah.
learn. Yeah, like go learn from those wise men and get that insight. Yeah, I feel you on that 100,000%, bro.
Yeah, you got to. It's not a. It's really people be acting funny. Like it's really not a game out here. If you really trying to if you're really trying to better your life through art, you have to. You can't expect people to come to you with advice either. Like you have to go out and seek the advice. You have to go out and seek the lessons. You can't just
Mm.
be like, oh, I'm out here doing this and nobody's like gravitating towards me. I don't know what to do, and then just sit there with it. You have to literally be hungry for the knowledge.
Yeah, because I even feel like, especially with certain, so like even like so like with Crump, I feel like this is kind of a thing amongst a lot of creatives is like even in Crump, like somebody will show you the basics, but they
Mm-hmm.
won't show you their particular style, like how they execute their style. So I feel like that happens in a lot of things, bro, which, you know, like I feel like it needs to be respected. Like, you know what I mean? Because if you really want to go out there and learn that these people's details, you got to put yourself out there. You got to put yourself in those positions, put yourself in those circles of those people and really go for it. You got to, it's a dog eat dog world out there. Like, like especially when it comes to trying to chase a you know, creative career.
Yeah, like you gotta tell people all the time when they come to me talking about I'm trying to get. I let a lot of people come to me talk about like, oh, I'm trying to get like you on this photography kick. I'm like, you got to be hungry. People don't understand how many times a day like I be on the Instagram Explore page and I'm looking on people's profiles and I message them directly and I'd be like, yo, I get it, you got like 1 million followers or you got 50K followers, but I know the value of my work and I think I can bring something pop into your page. Like I really think I can do that. I come at them with that confidence. Like I will take your page to a whole nother level if you just give me a chance to turn my lens on you. And a couple times it's worked out. And other times people have literally messaged me back and say, no, you ain't where I think you need to be at. And you gotta face that reality that sometimes you're gonna get hit with those people. Like the big giant social media influencers, they're cold blooded. They will tell you
Yeah.
straight up, you ain't good enough to be putting your camera on me. You just ain't there yet. So what do? You go on to the next one. And you go on to the next one until you finally get a yes.
Yeah, you got that persistence, the persistence and consistency of persistence is like boom, just got to keep drilling it, drilling it, drilling it.
If you just keep going until somebody say, yeah, I'll give you opportunity.
See, bro, and that's like that was one thing I was talking with one of the homies about Sylvester, Twin Corpse. I was talking
Mm,
with him, where it's like a lot of people um, I think they just get so caught up in this, quick money scheme, quick money, like overnight Instagram celebrity, like they get so caught up into those stories and they think that everybody can be that. Like, yeah, true, anybody can be that, not everybody, like there's a big difference in that. So it's like for me, you still got to go out there and act like as if that's
mm,
not even possible for you. Like, yeah, it is possible, but you can't walk around every day like, like, oh, today's the day, today's the day. You got to be out there working like, yo, today could be the day. Today could be the day. Like I don't know if that makes sense perfectly, but it's just like you got to be consistent, man. Got to be consistent.
it do. And then people say, like, well, I got a 9 to 5. I got a 9 to 5. Okay. Well, everybody else that was trying to make it with this artistic platform, they had a 9 to 5 too. But when they got home from work, they was on their grind. I was up at, what was it, like 7 this morning, like reaching out to people like, yo, let me do this, let me do that. I'm putting together promo videos for myself. I'm putting together collages to advertise my business while I'm at working on my lunch break instead of just chilling and eating lunch and hanging out with my coworkers. Like I'm in people's DMs like, yo, here's my portfolio, here's my website. I got you covered. I'm doing this. I'm doing this. I got this project coming up. You want to be a part of that? I got money put aside if I need to pay you for this and the latter. Like, it's a nonstop grind. And even when you get to where you want to be, you still got to keep grinding to keep it.
Yeah. Yeah. Always got to keep pushing it up, 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 and up.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any photographers out there right now that inspire you? Like, and if so, who?
Oh, man, there's a grip of them. Like, a grip. Like, my first inspiration is always my eldest stepsister. Even though she don't do photography no more. She's a makeup and fashion artist now, and she
Oh,
killing the game. But like you remember homeboy Childish, right?
yeah.
Yeah, he on the camera, and the thing is, when he started taking pictures, I was one of his mentors, but he got a different eye, dude. He's got this
Mm.
creative eye for the streets, which I think is freaking amazing. And then Oxy,
Ooh, oh,
Junior,
Oxy too.
yeah, Junior Laxus right now, he is killing everything in regards to the camera, from his video edits to his photo edits, and then now homeboy's on TikTok just like slaying. Homie has his own set of challenges on TikTok that people are actually doing.
Let's go. Shout out Oxy. Shout out my man Childish of Childish Shots.
And
Yeah,
then my
let's
last
go.
and then my last one is Little Childish, Rob the photographer. That boy,
Oh,
dude,
he's dope too. I've seen his work too. He's dope, man.
he he crazy with it, and then he know how to connect with people and network with people. Like, I learned so much from him as far as networking with people goes. Like, he's always networking with somebody. He's worked. I remember one time he had sent me a video. He was hanging out with homeboy that played Debo in the Friday movies.
Oh, what?
I was like, how? I was like, bro, where did you even? How did you even? He's like, you just got to network, man. That's all it is networking.
Yeah, they have that old saying, your net worth is your network is your net worth.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, that's real true, man. Because it's like, you even have those group of friends, who are just, they ain't gonna do nothing today. They ain't going nowhere. Blah blah blah. And it's like, if that's your network, then your net worth is just going to be just as low. But if you start getting around the people and they know some people and you get to know them and you act cool and they're cool with you, all right, cool. Next thing you meet some more cooler people than them. And then now you're cool with them too. And you just keep climbing on up the ladder. Yeah, shout out Rob the photographer too, man. Shout out Rob the photographer. Childish Shots, my man Childish. Um, fucking Ryan, man. I miss you, bro. Real
It's
talk, dude.
been a long time.
I know, and I mean, and I feel like every time we see each other too, it's like, hey man, what's up? Like, what's cracking? Like, still doing the same shit? Like, yep, same shit. Like, we still doing the same thing, and it makes me appreciate it because it just shows like that I know some people who are super passionate about their work. Like, you know what I mean? Like everything you've been doing since I first met you. Like, you know what I mean? Like you're still doing it, still grinding it. You know, like doing all your schooling and shit, man. It makes me super motivated seeing it.
Yeah, man, it's something special right now. Like I said, like whenever I see you, I be in awe of like your growth, man. Because I told you when I first met you, I said if you keep grinding, bro, like this in 6 months, you gonna be better than me. Actually, no, I told you in a year you'll be better than me, and you did it in half the time.
Nah, man. Hey, dog, we buck out here, bro. All of us.
Yeah, but I spoke that into existence. I was like, bro, this dude is gonna be something crazy. Like, you're gonna be crazy, and look at you now. Like, a couple years later, you're part of Beast Camp, bro. Like, you got on the Beast Camp. Like, who's doing that?
Well, there's quite a few of us. There's quite a few of us, but nah, dude, I'm thankful. I do remember you saying that, man, and I was thankful because it was like that right there made me believe in myself. Like, all right, maybe I could be actually pretty good at this shit. And then, even when we were on dreads together, man, it was always like, we'd be at 818s and I would just watch you lab and it's all right, dope. I'd start labbing. And then I'd like get tired and I'd watch Bam lab. I'm like, all right, fuck, tight. Oh, that was tight. Like, like you start labbing. Damn, it's like now we're all labbing. And That shit really, really motivated me, man. Because, dude, you're like, your creativity is something else, man. For real, for real.
And boy, we was on it back in them days. We was really tearing people up back on that.
We were, man. We was going crazy back then, dude. It was tight. That was a really fun stint of my dance career. It was like me, you, Bam, John Riley,
Yeah.
uh, Savage, that dude, Real
Hmm.
Raw.
Yeah.
Uh, shout out Real Raw, J Squad, fucking yeah, man. We had as a cool little fam going there for a little minute, man. That shit was tight. That shit was real fun.
And it's funny that whenever we get together, like it's still when one of us start dancing, the next one go in right afterwards, and then the next one go in afterwards, and the next one go in.
Yeah, yeah, because it's like, oh yeah, the alumni. That's what I say every time we're all together. It's like the
The
alumni.
alumni is back in business.
Yeah. Oh man. Well, listen, Ryan, dude, I don't want to keep you up too much longer with this. I am, dude, super, super thankful though that you came on and got to like say your spit and shit, and hopefully we get to do this again. But next time in person, bro, I wanna, if anything, either go down there or maybe shoot you some money, get you to come up here, fucking check out the house. We can have a drink or two.
Oh, bro, you already know. I plan on getting my drink on. I plan on getting my little my smoke on too.
Oh, we can definitely do that too. Well, if anything, bro, before we go, if you can give everybody just like you can tell them all your social medias, where they can find you, book you,
So,
and drop your Christ Soldier gym for the episode.
all right. So as far as social media goes, y'all can find me on IG, Instagram, KynardMedia. It's my last name, Kynard Media. You can also find me right now. I started a private gallery on OnlyFans for like my models that try to get a little bit more bold. It's onlyfans.com/KynardMedia. I got a lot of my X-rated content on there as far as photos go. We ain't doing nothing crazy, not what y'all be thinking that these OnlyFans girls be doing, these respectable models. I had to pay them to put them on. It
Yes,
was a real
sir.
mission. A real mission. But you can find me on that $5 a month subscription fee. And that's really it as far as social media goes. I also have my personal account where I put my dancing on. It's my Christ Soldier account. So my name, Christ Soldier. Find me on there dancing. And then as far as my Christ Soldier gems for the night, honestly, just place value on your work. Because nobody's gonna grind for your work and nobody's gonna put on for your work like you are. So whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that you're pursuing, be your absolute best at it. Don't try to be better than nobody else, but just be your absolute best. And place value on it. Don't let nobody tell you that your work is. If people gonna say your work is okay or all right, fine, just take it, but don't get don't settle in that. Okay, if you people think that your work is trash, okay, fine, prove them wrong. Like go in and dig deep and dig harder and just be content with what you're putting out. You're not gonna have all the crazy skills that a lot of these cats have right now because you just starting out. But keep putting in the time, put in the effort, and put in the belief, and have faith in yourself. And then eventually you're gonna break the barriers. You're gonna break your own barriers.
Let's go. Well, all right, everybody, and dude Ryan, again, thank you, and hopefully we get to do this again, bro. But I'll send you a message right now.
For sure, bro.
All right, brother, love.
Love.